This week on Theme Park Bar, we're reliving Mardi Gras 25 at Universal Orlando Resort as I am showing you how to make the Bourbon Street Punch. Hey, beats! Hello, my name is Matt and welcome to Theme Park Bar. I am a career bartender and an Orlando native who wants to show you how to make the best signature drinks from around the world and across the universe. Here at Theme Park Bar, we know the best attractions are the ones served in a glass. Universal Orlando Resort is kicking off their annual Mardi Gras festivities this weekend, and it has been one of my favorite traditions ever since the event first started back in 1996. Featuring an amazing parade with floats coming straight from Current Studios, fantastic food, killer drinks, and some amazing musical acts. You know, actually, Mardi Gras holds a very special place in my heart because my father is a professional musician who's a member of one of the house bands that inaugural year back in 1996. There's even a couple of times I got pulled up on stage to help out the band with some percussion, which more was like banging a tambourine or a cowbell, but hey, I was part of the show, okay? I was there. I'm Mardi Gras history. Watching this event continue to grow and evolve through the years has really been pretty awesome to do. And I'm not just talking about the musical acts or the parade getting greater in scale, but the food and beverage offerings have really stepped up, especially the last 3 to 4 years. What started off as just, getting into the hoagie or some crawfish here or there has really expanded into like a mini food festival. Last year they brought in the Taste of Carnival, and I'm glad to see they're expanding that this year, bringing flavors from all over the world: Trinidad, the Bahamas, Cuba, Puerto Rico, of course New Orleans, but even Canada, France, and Germany. I didn't even know they celebrated Mardi Gras in Germany. Did you? I sure as hell didn't. My favorite thing they brought in, though, was definitely the Bayou Boil, which is essentially it's like a parade viewing party. You pay a flat fee, you got yourself a nice VIP reserved viewing area for the Mardi Gras parade, so you can get all the beads you could possibly want. And it came with an hour-long dinner of all-you-can-eat crawfish. Now, not only did that Bayou Boil come with all-you-can-eat crawfish, it came with an exclusive cocktail that you couldn't get anywhere else in the park. And of course, talking about this week's drink, the Bourbon Street Punch. Featuring tropical flavors as well as some good old-fashioned American bourbon, this cocktail really is, I think, the perfect representation of New Orleans. It's a big melting pot of culture. It's not the geographical, but I think it's pretty much the center of North America in that one little city. This cocktail is delicious, it is smooth, and it has a surprising little funk to it that I think you're really going to like. And here's what you're going to need. 2 ounces of bourbon, 2 ounces of orange juice, 1 ounce of cream of coconut, and 1 ounce of Orgeat. Alright guys, you know what time it is. Time to get the Bourbon Street Punch working here for you. We're going to start with our mixing glass filled to the brim with ice. We're going to need a lot of ice for this drink. So grab your ice, put it in the glass, and we'll get the good times to roll. Alrighty, you can't have something called Bourbon Street Punch without a little bit of bourbon in there. Today I'm using Wild Turkey 101. It's going to be a little bit higher proof at 101 proof, so it's going to be 50% alcohol by volume, giving a little extra kick, making it a little extra strong because it is Mardi Gras, it is New Orleans, and it is not a Mardi party without, I was going to say extra Bacardi, but we're not doing Bacardi, we're doing bourbon. So, Wild Turkey 101, 2 ounces of bourbon, straight into the glass. Oh yeah. A little bit higher proof, you got to give that little extra party ump for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is not about holding back. You gotta indulge. It's the final night to celebrate, right? Alrighty, after we throw our 2 ounces of bourbon in there, we got 1 ounce of coconut puree, cream of coconut, whichever you're able to get your hands on. Both will do the exact same job in this drink. Then I'm throwing 1 ounce of Orgeat in there. Orgeat is almond syrup, very simple to make, or you can purchase it. I go the store-bought route because it's quicker and easier. Alrighty, and lastly, we're going to throw in 2 ounces of our orange juice in there. So we got coconut, we got Orgeat, we got orange juice. This is shaping up a lot like a tiki drink, but we're using bourbon, so it's going to be real interesting to taste this guy. 2 ounces of OJ right in there. 2 ounces of OJ in there, easy peasy. Let's get this show rocking. Let's get this drink shaking. Seal it up. Boom, easy as that. We're going to pull up our serving glass. Of course, it is not a universal celebration without a classic Blinky cup. We got the Mardi Gras 25 Blinky cup, of course. Get your drink freshly shaken, open pour it right into the glass. Open pour means we're not going to strain it, everything in the tin, right into that Blinky cup, right into that serving glass. If you got a little bit of room before you get to the top, just add some ice in there. You're not sure, that's just how it works sometimes. The ice will break down, it'll be a little lower than you want. Top it up fresh ice, give it a shake, and you're gonna see it fills right up to the rim perfectly. And just like that, there you go, the Bourbon Street Punch, bourbon, OJ, almond syrup, a little bit of coconut puree. You know what, you gotta throw a skeleton straw in there. And you know what, it's a Blinky cup, I gotta get this sucker blinking, right? Bring the lights down just a little. There we go. Just a little bit. You know, it's not horror nights. We don't need to be dark, but we want to see the Blinky. We want to see the party lights going. All right, let's go ahead and give this a taste. Actually, first, it's kind of hard to see with the Blinky cup, but it's a really nice frothy texture for this. This looks like it's going to be fun. All right, let's taste this guy. All right. Doesn't taste quite how I was expecting it, but in a good way. That's not a bad thing. It's a lot less sweet than I was expecting it to taste. Everything's working together pretty dang well. First thing I taste is the sweetness from the Orgeat, a little bit of the sour from the OJ, and you get that like smoky oakiness from the bourbon and the coconut in there. Kind of gives it a banana-y thing going on. It's almost like cinnamon banana, almost kind of like banana bread or like bananas Foster, something along those lines. It looks really frothy, it looks really creamy, but it's not. It's very smooth. This is a good middle ground cocktail. It's not too sweet. The booze aren't lost in the sweetness of the drink. It's not like a beginner drink, like you just turned 21 and alcohol burns or tastes too weird for you. It's not going to make your grandpa blush with how strong it is either. This is a good mid-tier. This is a good theme park drink. That's really kind of what I'm getting there too. It's strong, not overpowering. It's sweet, not overpowering. Right in the middle of the road in the best way possible. Easy to drink, tastes like a party. You know, I think it's a good representation of Mardi Gras of New Orleans. You got bourbon, which is American as heck. You have the Orgeat and the coconut cream, which is going to be kind of Caribbean, so you get a little bit like the Creole thing going on with Americana mixed with the Caribbean. Orange juice is just freaking tasty. You can find it all over the Southeast. Yeah, Universal, you had a really good thing with this cocktail for Mardi Gras 25. Hope to see it again back somewhere in the big Universal Easy, because, you know, it's a big universe of biggies. It made sense in my head. Hey everyone, as always, thank you so much for joining me here on another episode of Theme Park Bar. Really hope you enjoyed the Bourbon Street Punch and enjoyed the little Mardi Gras party we got going on over here. For those of you who have celebrated Mardi Gras, which if you're watching the show, I'm sure y'all have at least once in your life, let me know your greatest war story down below. Did you catch a ton of beads? Did you get to throw a ton of beads? Did you see an awesome show? Let me know. You know, I'm a bartender. I like hearing people's stories, finding out about their lives, all the fun stuff they've done out there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. Grab some beads, hit the subscribe button, and never miss a single sip of anything else I'm serving up here. If you want to chat with me, you can find me all over the internet on Twitter and Instagram, both of those at Theme Park Bar. You can also support the show by going to patreon.com/themeparkbar. And you know, I haven't plugged the website, but I do have a website, themeparkbar.com, where you'll find all my past videos and recipes in one place for you. Remember where you're going out, no matter where you might be, New Orleans, Orlando, theme parks, your neighborhood, whatever. Make sure you're always being safe, you drink responsibly, and you never forget to tip your bartenders. And of course, remember when you're going out celebrating Mardi Gras, eating those crawfish, you might bite the tails, but never forget to suck those heads either. Until next time, y'all, cheers.